Yo, what's happening? World B Marsh Boxing back at it with another boxing video. So, former 130-pound Reggie champ, Javier Fortuna, his promoter, Samson Lekowicz, is issuing a statement that he wants his fighter, Javier Fortuna, to face Luke Campbell next rather than Devin Haney. You know what I mean? Immediately when boxing resumes. That's what he would prefer. That's what he would like. That's why he issued a statement. So last December, Devin Haney went. He underwent shoulder surgery, and the WBC designated him to a champion in recess. And so during his recovery, the WBC ordered a fight between the top two contenders. That's Javier Fortuna and from the Dominican Republic and England's Luke Campbell to fight for the vacant lightweight title at 135 pounds. But due to this COVID-19, and that was a fight I was going to be live at on April 17th, it was going to be a fight that I was going to be attending at the MGM National Harbor in Oxon Hill, Maryland. It got canceled due to this COVID-19 pandemic. You check it. So in the meantime, in between time, apparently Devin Haney had time to recover, and he's recovered, and he's asked the WBC to forego that fight for that vacant title that Luke Campbell and Javier Fortuna were supposed to fight for, and instead, rather than those two fight, Devin Haney got reinstated back by the WBC after he appealed and petitioned them to get back in position, and the WBC have ordered that the man Javier Fortuna and Devin Haney fight next. You know what I mean? So Lekowicz, the longtime exclusive promoter of Fortuna, says he'd rather have the WBC ruling that was initially on the table for Fortuna versus Campbell, and the winner of that fight move on to face Devin Haney. And if you've been listening to my videos lately, the videos that I've done regarding this situation, that's what I've suggested as well. You know what I mean? I think it's just better for boxing, really and truly, as far as competitive fights. You know what I mean? Because who has the man Devin Haney fought? And when I say that, man, you soft people out there who be all in your feelings, man, you gonna start thinking that I got something against the kid, man. I'm a fan of Devin Haney. I like the kid. I like his come up, man. I like how as a teenager, man, went to Mexico to get the majority of his fights to get in position to be a young champion in the United States and a champion of the world, you know what I mean? But who did he fight to become a world champion, you know what I'm saying? Really and truly, Devin Haney, I'm sorry, Luke Campbell versus, uh, uh, actually, Luke Campbell or Javier Fortuna would be the best name on a Devin Haney resume. Okay, so the WBC president, Mauricio Suleiman, granted that the man, Devin Haney, get back access to being the world champion, the WBC title, you know what I mean? Um, and he reviewed the medical documents from Team Haney, and they said Devin Haney is good to go. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to read some quotes from Javier Fortuna's promoter, Samson Lekowicz. Um, Lekowicz says, quote, Haney versus Fortuna will be a spectacular fight when it happens. However, we already have a signed contract to fight Luke Campbell. I am happy to hear that Devin Haney has had a successful recovery, but I suspect the WBC will not go back on their ruling simply because it's more convenient to one fighter. I propose that Fortuna and Campbell face off for the interim title, and the winner must agree to fight Devin Haney within 90 days. I further propose to let Devin Haney rightfully defend his title against the contender the WBC mandates if he agrees to face the Fortuna versus Campbell winner next. In fact, it would be a fantastic opportunity for the WBC to show off the incredible talent in their lightweight division if both fights happen on the same show, making two fantastic main events in one night. End quote. Man, I like what he's talking, man, because I was suggesting this the whole time. You know what I mean? You check it. The man spoke with a kind of like Chris Eubank Sr. says. Let's have some parliamentary procedure here. You know what I mean? The man displayed his thoughts and his intentions very accurately and articulately. You know what I'm saying? And I absolutely agree with them. You know what I mean? You check it for one. This fight has been, like you said, the fight was already scheduled, man. That was one of the main reasons I bought my ticket to go watch the fight at the FGM National Harbor. Of course, the main event was popping too, Maurice Hooker versus Regis Prograis. I was looking forward to seeing that, but I was mainly invested in this Luke Campbell. That's probably why I've done a few videos on it. And matter of fact, man, I had to flame up some lame-o who came up in my comment section talking. You come to my channel, Slim. You gotta come with correct. You gotta come correct. You heard? You ain't gonna come. Look, we can disagree. We can agree to disagree. There's no problem. And what we're disagreeing on is real trivial. You think that Luke Campbell, you think Javier Fortuna and Haney should fight next. That's fine. I would like to see Luke Campbell versus Fortuna next. That's fine as well. But you ain't gonna come in my comment section and insult me, Slim. I'm gonna flame your bitch ass up. You heard? I'm not the one. I'm not the one, dogs. I come with parliamentary procedure all the time. You know what I mean? I don't be dissing no fighters. I don't be dissing no channels. I don't be dissing nobody. But when you come in my comment section, Slim, come correct. You heard? It's your goofy ass. What the deal? World McCray, what's happening, big man? How you feeling? He says, "What up, fam? You safe?" Absolutely, man. I only step out when I got to. You know what I mean? I only go to the post office, or if I gotta meet some people to they buying electronics. You know what I'm saying? I go to the grocery store. Um, I got food for days in the crib. My kids straight. You know what I'm saying? You know, got mad tissue paper. You know what I'm saying? Things are a little slow, but really and truly it could be worse, you know what I mean? And I give thanks, I'm a self-employed kind of guy, you know what I mean? You know, the grind don't stop. Sure enough, things are definitely slower than usual, you know what I mean? But I feel sorry for the tens of millions of 10 million Americans, and I'm sure the numbers climbing every day who file for unemployment, you know what I'm saying? They're still waiting on that stimulus check, you know what I mean? Sooner than later, you go hear people asking you like, yo, dog, let me hold a couple dollars, man, till my stimulus check come through, you know what I mean? Word up, man. You gonna see people asking you for a little loan, saying and promise you they gonna break you off once a stimulus check come through. You know what I mean? So if we're in a bad recession, but I hope you're safe as well. Um, Word McCray. Yeah, McCray says you sell electronics. Absolutely, man. Phones, laptops, iPads, tablets, smartwatches, whatever, man. You want some MacBooks? I got MacBooks, brand new joints, used joints, 2020, 2019, whatever you want, my G. Let me know, man. I got the best prices out there. You check it, so that's what I do. Yeah, man. So back to this boxing shit, man. This guy came talk. That dude who I had to flame up, man, came talking some goofy shit, man. And I had never seen him before, man. And it's okay, man. I like new subscribers, new people commenting. But you ain't gonna be a new guy just coming in trying to insult me in my own comment section. Are you serious? I'm not even gonna block you or erase the shit. I'm gonna leave it up there so everybody could see how I flamed your bitch ass up. You heard? You know what I'm saying? So look, man, this guy, Samson Lekowitz, I like what he's proposing. You know what I mean? I like what he's proposing. You know, as far as they have a contract to fight Luke Campbell. Look, man, both guys, Luke Campbell and Javier Fortuna, their best opportunity to become world champions right now is if they face each other. That's a 50-50 fight. And if you're a boxing fan, that's what you want. I personally think Devin Haney would probably edge them out. I'm not saying he washes them. He could probably lose to both of them. For one, the man, Luke Campbell, is a tall, rangy guy. You know what I'm saying? Southpaw. You know what I mean? This is a kind of guy who's look, man, if he boxes, stays out of range, keeps Devin Haney at the end of his jab, you know what I'm saying, and can mix it up on the inside and stay out of, he could possibly win the fight. Same goes for the man Javier Fortuna, who is an ambush type of fighter, punches and bunches, a guy who's going to be on top of you, applying pressure, and just it's going to be a barn burner. You know what I mean? He could possibly win the fight. I seen Javier Fortuna get dropped by what's his name? What's that kid from Delaware's name? Slim who had the dreads, man. I ain't seen it. He used to be on PBC. I can't remember his name. Javier Fortuna got dropped viciously because Javier Fortuna is an action-packed fighter who will leave himself open in order to get on top of you. You know what I mean? And he got caught. He got off the canvas, and he eventually knocked. Omar Douglas was the guy's name. Omar Douglas. Warren McCray says, "Are the scheduled fights going on without audience now?" I'm not sure, man, but I seen an article from what's his name? What's the Showtime guy? Steven Espinoza suggesting that they wouldn't mind doing that. I personally look, man, if it means putting money in the fighters' pockets, that's fine. But what money can promoters really get if there ain't no audience? Last weekend, if I'm not mistaken, I think WrestleMania did a event, did a WrestleMania in front of nobody, just like in a room, a room with a ring, no audience. It was weird, man. It was weird, man, seeing all these people doing all these kind of stunts, you know, but there's nobody to cheer for, and you could, it just wasn't cutting it, man. So I'm not sure if fight schedule gonna go on without an audience. I'm not sure if I like that idea. I'm not gonna be mad if it does happen because it's gonna help the fighters, especially to get back in the groove of things. You know what I mean? But it ain't gonna have the same type of impact, man. Really and truly, you know what I mean? But I do think that this Samson Lekowitz, his proposal is right on cue, you know what I mean? I'll read it again one time, you know what I'm saying? I propose that Fortuna and Campbell face off for the interim title, and the winner must agree to fight Devin Haney within 90 days. I further propose to let Devin Haney rightfully defend his title against a contender the WBC mandates. If he agrees to face the Fortuna versus Campbell winner. In fact, it would be a fantastic opportunity for the WBC to show off the incredible talent in their lightweight division if both fights happen on the same show, making two fantastic fights in one night. So this guy's suggesting that, and look, these fights could be made on the zone. The zone, you could do this. You could do this. I'm gonna look up the WBC top 15. Let's look up WBC top 15 and see who's in line. Who what's his name? Devin Haney could fight. Oh, ooh. Hey, this ain't gonna happen. This ain't gonna happen. Hell nah, cuz. Hell nah, Slim. Look, so the WBC, okay, fuck that franchise shit, man. Vasil Lomachenko, man, you're not no WBC champ. You vacated your strap. That's what you did. So we're not counting you. So Devin Haney's a champion in recess. And Samson Lekowitz, the promoter of Fortuna, he's not suggesting anything besides, look, okay, Devin Haney, you got reinstated by the WBC as the champion in recess. Now you're not champion in recess, you're the full champion again. Okay, cool. Let Javier Fortuna and Luke Campbell still fight for an interim title. Not the vacant title, because it ain't vacant no more, because the WBC put the man Devin Haney back in position, okay? So Luke Campbell and Javier Fortuna fight for an interim title while Devin Haney faced the next guy up. And guess who's the next guy up? Number one's Javier Fortuna. Number two's Luke Campbell. Number three is none other than Ryan Garcia, man. Ryan Garcia, a guy who's been ducking that smoke with Devin Haney. I even made a video talking about that. Uh, 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 Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis will duck Devin Haney. Yeah, I'd love to see that fight, Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney. Sure, then the winner of Luke Campbell and Fortuna face the winner of Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney. That would be a big fight on the app, on the DAZN app, man. Man, let's make that happen, man. But Golden Boy ain't gonna do that. No, sir, they ain't gonna do that. Look, man, the kid been talking mad ish, Ryan Garcia, man. I made a video talking about he need to be drug tested ASAP. And I didn't make that video maliciously to suggest or imply that Ryan Garcia is using PEDs. No, I have. No inclination or any. That's not even a thought. No, I was only saying it. Being sarcastic, being funny. He need to be drug tested because of the nut ass shit he been saying, talking about if he beats Ryan Javante Davis, Tank Davis, it's gonna be like Muhammad Ali beating Liston or something. He said he gonna feel like Muhammad Ali. He talked about, what else did he say? He said a lot of egregious things that didn't make sense. Talking about he was gonna fight Manny Pacquiao in 2021. Look, Manny Pacquiao will take that fight right now. You know what I'm saying? Manny Pacquiao will take that fight right now. The question is, will Ryan Garcia take that fight with Manny Pacquiao if it's offered right now? Definitely not. You know who Ryan Garcia's favorite fight of all time is. It ain't Floyd Mayweather. It's Manny Pacquiao. You know what I mean? You check it. So go back and watch that video where I said Ryan Garcia need to be drug tested ASAP. Like I said, it wasn't no malicious video to try and say he's on PEDs. No, it's basically like you're talking crazy right now, man. You clout chasing. You know what I mean? You're talking crazy, but you never mentioned Devin Haney's name. You don't. Devin Haney walked up to you in your last fight, and you tried to deflect and tried to make it a whole different topic. You know what I mean? Talk about, if you're a champ, I'm a champ. How the fuck are you a champ? You ain't beat nobody. I like Ryan Garcia, man. He a funny kid, you know what I mean? Word up, man. So I like what Javier Fortuna's promoter's talking. You know what I'm saying? Like he's suggesting the same thing I've suggested, but he came up with some more intricate scenarios that I didn't suggest, which I like. You know what I mean? I like the fact that he said, okay, fine, let Javier Fortuna and Campbell still fight for an interim WBC title, not the full title anymore, because WBC put the man Haney in position. Haney fight the next guy up in the rankings, and number three is Ryan Garcia. Fight Ryan Garcia. The winner of Javier Fortuna and Luke Campbell face the winner of Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney. Simple and plain, plain and simple. That's what I'd like to see. B Marsh Boxing. Big ups to World McCray in the chat. Salute, my G. Thanks for coming through. And if you're new to the channel, please share and subscribe and leave your thoughts in the comment section or what you think about this proposition from the man Samson Lekowitz. Let's have some parliamentary procedure here. B Marsh Boxing, I'm gone. Peace.